Ta-da! Guess what I got? Welcome back to another video, guys. So my crayfishes are actually doing pretty well so far. I have 3 larger crayfishes in there that molted in the last video, and I had to take out the smaller ones only because they were way too small. And then one actually died because I think it starved to death since I never saw it eating anything, so I had to remove it. And all the smaller ones that I had, the rest 3 that I had to move them all in here in this 10-gallon tank, and so far they're doing pretty good. They've been eating their food and whatnot, and I have a filter on right now. It's a little on the setting up stage right now because I am organizing my tanks and whatnot and everything. And so in this video, I'm actually going to talk about, the water change process and everything. I know that you guys already saw the previous videos. If you haven't, definitely check it out. But in terms of water changes, if you have this many tanks, like me, I have around 16 tanks. I have almost 16 tanks now, exactly 16 tanks, including the 20-gallon tanks and the 75 and whatnot in this small room. But I realized that doing water changes is actually taking a toll on me. But I am all about quality rather than quantity, so I do a lot of water changes for my fish tanks, since also these tanks are 10 gallons and I keep like 50 in each of them, each of the tanks. So I am all about doing water changes for these guys. But then I figured, I realized that it's a little difficult and really taking a toll on me doing water changes with all these fish tanks in one day. But I like to get this done in one day because it's very tiring to have these guys water changed. But then what I used to do for water changes, I have these 5-gallon buckets, and then I get a hose, like little pump thing that you put it in there, and then water flows back in the 5-gallon tank. And then I do that for every single tank. And if I haven't done water changes for a long time with these 10-gallon tanks, I do about 50%, which is a 5-gallon. So if it's only this rack right here, that's 6 10-gallon tanks, and it's gonna be 5 of those, so 5 gallons out of each of these 10-gallon tanks. So I have to do that 6 times. Imagine doing it 16 times, but then you have to fill it up all again. That's about 30-40 gallons for this entire room. But then having to do it with my 5-gallon bucket is actually very inefficient and time consuming, and also very tiring too. So what I realized was I should have a sump or a return pump for this. So what I actually went ahead and did is, ta-da! Guess what I got? I got this amazing return pump from Amazon, and it finally arrived, and I'm going to have this connected with my hose and check it out. So I will actually do a water change in this video and see how convenient this is, because I don't know if a lot of people did any videos like water changing efficiently or the first time doing water change with these return pumps. So I'm gonna do it, and I will compare the differences, pros and cons of it, and explain to you guys how much it costs and how efficient it is and all that stuff. So yeah, even this crayfish, she's excited for it. She wants new water. I mean, she already got like 50% water changed yesterday, so she's perfectly fine. But yeah, let's get right into it. Let's go. So I'm doing a little bit of an unboxing right here. So this is the one that I got, Orlashi, or however you say it. But this is, I think, 1,000 gallons per hour. It looks like this, so nice and clean. And it comes with a external switch, and you can connect it directly to that, or you can connect it to something else. I actually don't know how to operate this because my first time buying it. It comes with a bunch of accessories for the nozzle, but I'm gonna connect it and see how it works. But yeah, so let's figure this out real quick. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I'm actually fixating my pipes for the nozzles over here. I believe this is going in and this is going out, and this is the pipe that's gonna go out. And lucky for me, I have the perfect pipes, water pipes for these. I have about 20 feet of this, the thicker one out here that's going out, and I have about 15 feet of this pipe, which is about, I think, 3/5 inch. That's gonna be over here. So I'm breathing really hard because wow, this thing is honestly so difficult to fit in because it fits just perfectly, you know. So this is the one that's going to be sucking in the water from the tanks, and then this is gonna be the tube that's gonna dispose of all the waste from the tank. And so the in and out over there. Alright, and make sure when you get these, prepare to have water pipes, because imagine not having these pipes at home handy like I did just now. I will have to wait another couple of days just to get these pipes, you know. But I like I said before, I like doing things at once, like in one day, because honestly, dude, things take so long. But anyway, so I'm at the station and let's continue on. There you go. So I connected the inlet pipe to the outlet pipe to the pump. This is how you do it, and I had to remove this because we don't need this, honestly. I can fix it later, like fixate this later if I'm going to use this as a pump, but I have so many pumps at home that this is going to be for another use, so I will probably not going to do anything other than this is this. So anyway, I'm gonna have this place where I am going to have it placed for a long time and see how that works. Let's go for that now. Okay, so I had it figured out to suck in water, but then the problem is the hoses won't empty. The hose, this hose right here is actually filled with water right now. And it's a bit of a hassle to use this outside of a tank, like as a return pump, as it's supposed to be. It's a hassle. You know why? Because I don't know how to empty this water tube, nor do I know how to use a controller to shut it off. I think I have to unplug that every time I'm done using this. I'll have to figure this out, but until then, this is basically it. But I suggest getting one of these if you think you can figure things out how to use this, because this will literally make your life so much faster and better. Because look, I emptied this much of water. That takes me about, you know, a minute. It took me 10 seconds to empty this much water. So imagine having to do with all of the tanks that you have. It's gonna take seconds, if not just a couple of minutes. If it took you 30 minutes, it's gonna bring it down to 5 minutes. But I'll try to figure that out, maybe do a part 2 on this, how to operate this properly, but I'm getting really tired. So I'm gonna go watch some movies and eat some chips. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, it's too shy. Bye.